So I get asked variations of this question. What is Distrokid? What is SAMRO? Why should I register with both? Or if I can register with both. So in this video, I'm combining Distrokid versus SAMRO, so you know the difference between the two and why you should consider at least registering with SAMRO and considering Distrokid. Starting off with SAMRO. SAMRO is a PRO, more or less known as a performance rights organization. Distrokid is a digital distributor. So first of all, their descriptions are different. The next thing, what does SAMRO do? SAMRO collects performance royalties from whenever music is played in public. So in a nutshell, SAMRO collects royalties when your song is played on TV, radio, or when you perform your song live, or whenever it is performed outside in public. Whereas Distrokid is a distributor that gets music onto digital platforms such as iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, etc. So their fundamental tasks and definitions are very different. The next question that comes to mind is, should I register with both, or can I register with both of these entities? The answer is yes. SAMRO collects royalties and Distrokid distributes music. There are two different objectives from these organizations, so you can register with both. Now, do you want to register with both? I highly recommend you register with SAMRO. SAMRO has a simple 5-step process that is done online now and takes about 20 minutes to do. If you need help, I'll leave a link in the description to show you step by step on how to register with SAMRO. With Distrokid also is an online process and you need to pay a subscription fee, which you pay per annum, and you get to release music at an unlimited amount depending on the package that you opt for. So these two entities have two separate objectives, and if you register with one, you can register with the either and vice versa. I will leave a link in the description for an affiliate link to sign up with Distrokid, and there are alternative platforms you can use as digital distributors. For example, Distrokid is similar to CD Baby, which is also similar to TuneCore. They all push your music onto Spotify and Apple Music. Whereas in South Africa, you can only register with SAMRO, but once you register with SAMRO, more or less, you can only stick with SAMRO. There are exceptions to the rules, but in the beginning, I highly recommend just registering with SAMRO so you get covered in terms of performance royalties. That also means that there are other royalties that you will not be collecting if you register with SAMRO. So you also have to register with Capasso, and you also have to register with SAMPRA. Now, I'll leave a link in the description for what those other two things do, Capasso and SAMPRA that is, but you can register with all three of those entities and still use Distrokid. If you have not signed up to Distrokid, I will leave a link to Distrokid, and until next time, I hope you found this video useful.